Hello, welcome back to Marta's Planning Mess. I'm going to do an unboxing of my B5 Vertical Sterling Ink Academic Year Planner. So let's get it open. I just cut the sides. All right, there's more than just that in here, so let's see what we got going on. Okay, freebies. This is for my B6. I have one in the front. That's for the back. Oh, look how pretty these are. It's like a streetscape. So that will be the cover. And then this is, I believe, the clear. Yeah, this is the clear cover. I'll get into that in a second. All right, here we go. Here's what we're looking for. Okay. So big. But this is perfect for work because this will stay on my work desk, and I do have an official assistant, and then she'll kind of know what's going on when she needs to take over for me. So this is going to be good. Oh, and this is so pretty. So you always get a pencil board with it. And this is different than the ones I got to go on the cover. Pretty. And so I didn't notice this. This is the 25-26 academic year. Let's see, these ones. Oh, these are also interesting. If I had been looking for a 25 year, then it would have probably had different artwork to choose from. Okay, so pretty. I love these. I might even like it more than the ones I picked, but that's okay. I like the ones I picked too. All right, let's get into this one. Should be, here we go. I don't know why I don't like the gilded edges. Maybe it just seems too Bible-like, but look at that. Look at all those pages. So, just for comparison's sake, here is my B6. So, you know, technically, we're like, that's the same size there. But I want to go to a weekly page just so you can see. Yes, the font is way bigger in these. So it's basically the same layout, just blown up more. For anyone that's interested in how those compare to each other. Oh, and this also has little circles here for noon. That's different than this one. Does not have anything circled. And I also feel like it's darker, where this is very light. So I'm working as an administrative assistant. And so scheduling meetings with parents for testing or you know, with the principal or whatever is important. So I like having this this layout. And sometimes we have weekend events, so that will be helpful here to schedule those in, or maybe even write my to-do list of things I need to take. I'll likely be in charge of like uniforms for a choir and that sort of thing. Look how big those are. Very nice. So it gives you 6, which is before that 25-26 year split. And then you have July all the way, and I'm guessing it'll be till the next July, because that would be the end here. And then, yeah, we have one more. So they give you a little bit of planning ahead time. Oh, this is so nice. I've been hoping that it had told me it was coming Saturday, so I'm so excited that it got delivered today. Now, I don't know. I've used these before for different things, but I don't think in my current job, at least not offhand, know what I'm going to put in there. Maybe I'll put in the hours I've worked on each one of those days. That's an idea. Although I did start my job June the 30th. And so there's no little place to put that little half hour of time that I spent doing payroll before I actually started my job. So that's an idea. I don't know. Nice big calendar. So they give you all of 24 and 25 and 26 because, you know, we're dealing with this section here. So that's cool. Not sure what I'll use that for. And then of course these pages are blank. Oh, they're divided in 3 this direction and in 4 this direction. That's kind of nice. So if you wanted 12 columns, you could connect all of those lines and have that. That's nice. I'm not quite sure how I will use these back pages. Part of me wants to use it as like work notes. The other part of me says that should probably be to-do lists. I did order some daily stickers from Amazon, which a bunch of packages came from Amazon today, so I'm hoping those are in there. So in theory, I could just mark whatever the day was and a list or notes. But I mean, it's a great place to leave notes for she's not my assistant, but the lady that would take over if I was out of town. It'd be a place I could leave her notes to check. So, but anyway, the nice thing is you can divide the page up how you like. For people that like to have a horizontal and a vertical layout, this is perfect because you could pick your first day here and you could do, either like 4 and 3, or you could do the 7 and then have the blank page to write things. I don't typically like horizontal unless I'm doing meal planning. But yeah, this whole section is set up and it gives you, 365 individual pages. Oh, 367. They're so generous. Of course, if it's leap year, you need 366. Okay, so that's the academic. It came in black, and I got the non-gilded edges. Anything else? Yeah, just a comparison there of how these line up with each other. So I'm really looking forward to using this. I'm going to spend my evening getting this set up. I do work tomorrow, and then we're off for 4th of July, and then the next week I'm on vacation. So my coworker will need to be able to reference anything I've put in there in the next 24 hours or so. Anyway, hope that was enjoyable. This is so pretty. I think this would make a good bookmark for where well, it could be anywhere. It could be your weekly spread or the daily spread. But it's just so, so, so pretty. All right, I'm going to spend my next time, and I won't do that online, but just getting my clear cover on and getting my inserts so that it will look like that and that on the back. Oh, that's so nice. All right, hope that was enjoyable. Gives you a sense of how big this B5 is. I kind of would have been comparing it to a classic Happy Planner. Let me see if I can find one that I used in the past for anyone that size, that classic size for notebooks is very popular. Yeah, here we go. But it's similar, but it's narrower. So it is slightly taller, but slightly narrower. It lines up about here, if you can see that. So this is what I have used over the years, for many years, but it's so heavy to carry around because the paper's heavier. So Tomoe River paper makes everything so much lighter because it's so thin. So anyway, hope that was helpful and that you enjoyed seeing what that looked like in that unboxing video. Have a lovely day.